after COVID, and I also lost my husband. He died 18 months ago. So I was kind of just looking for a new life, just a new beginning. Terry had a brain tumor, which he survived for 4 months and was then taken from us. And in that time of deep grief, I felt so lost, and I thought maybe I should just look for a smaller community, just find a smaller, church where I can probably connect to some people. I did try Newlands, I tried St. Bernard's, and I did try the Mowbray Parish, but I felt even more disconnected there. And then I went recently to my son's wedding in the end of July, in the beginning of July, and I spent 10 days there with my family. And we had a little space for Terry where we remembered him. And then I went and did the Camino on my own for 10 days. And that was 111 Ks in solitude on my own. And on that journey, I was visiting all these beautiful small churches. And I just saw Mother Mary in every one of these churches. Just this beautiful statue with her holding Jesus. But they were huge, they were in colour. And even outside of some of the churches. And I kept on looking at this glorious woman and just thinking how beautiful she was. And I went into every church and I would light little candles and I'd say a prayer for Terry and all my family, back home. And I would put little stones on crosses on my journey, and I would talk to him and I would talk to God. And really on the Camino, I had clarity, where I was going and where I wanted to go and what I was going to do when I got back home. And I came back to St. Michael's, and there they spoke about this lovely course, Mary Mantle. And I thought, isn't that amazing that I've been seeing Mother Mary all this time, and now there was going to be this course. I thought, no, that's definitely something. I'm doing this. I just registered straight away, put my name down there. And it's been wonderful. I can't tell you, I just took it so seriously. I couldn't wait for that email to come through every day and to study each one of those virtues. I have read every one of them, and I can't talk too long here, but I've had some really epiphany moments with some of the virtues. I'll just tell you one, which was poverty and detachment, because I've got to declutter now. I've got so much. I'm just this one little person. I've got to get rid of all the stuff in a holiday house and my house at home in Newlands. And I read that detachment one, and I read the poverty one, and I thought, that's it. I just went to the garage and I just had all these boxes. I've got hold of a lovely guy, a parish, he's a minister in Schansbaai, and I said, please come. And he said he'd been praying that day to receive so much stuff because he's building a home for the children out there in Schansbaai. And he just came and took 3 bucky loads. He just disappeared with all of them. And it was, my husband collected all these pieces of wood and glass from the old house that he'd renovated because he had this dream of building a house in the Karoo somewhere. So he took the whole lot to build a whole new home for these people. So that was the one, the poverty and the detachment, besides the others that I've had a really wonderful experience as well with. Listening to the videos and receiving, virtue every day was just such a blessing. I listened to Bishop Barron. I just thought he was fantastic. I followed the Luminous Ministry, the Sorrowful, the Glorious one, every day. And it really got me to a place where I really wept, because I just suddenly realized what actually the union with Jesus Christ is, just what it meant. And just understanding what carrying your cross actually means to us. As that lovely lady spoke about, her illness with cancer and not taking on someone else's pain. It is not for us to take on other people's pain. Every one of us have to carry our cross. We can be there and love them and support them, but we can't take on their pain. So every day I've seen myself change, and you can see yourself changing because as the more you're praying in the rosary and studying the virtues and becoming conscious of how you're acting and how you're showing up in the world. And I even noticed in the beginning of the course, children, we were all talking about what these people and how they're talking, they're a bit animated Americans, And as the course goes by, you just start to love them more and more. You realize what they're saying there is just so true, It's just you don't start judging, you don't start gossiping, you just start letting go of stuff that we shouldn't be doing. You know, we just shouldn't be doing those kind of things. Anyway, I've lost my train of thought now. I think this workshop has brought communities together, especially this community, which I felt I'd been disconnected to from losing my husband. I just felt so joyful when I came in here and I just saw 200 people. I just couldn't believe it. I thought we were going to have a few people, you know, I have to sit and there was, looking at that beautiful face, Lydia, and there was Colleen, and there was Liz, and there was my Val that I'd done so many courses with, and, you know, Janet and Jill again. I've done RCI with about 4 or 5 times, and I just felt so connected to everyone again. So thank you, just thank you so much for bringing me back to be connected to people. And it just, you know, belonging to a community like this just brings us love and support and care and the prayer for each other. I walk in and just feeling, I feel like I belong back to a family again. So I'm very, very happy for that. And where do I go from here? Well, I'm going to be running a prayer group. So, and I'm going to be doing one of those virtues every week, living it, discussing it, talking it, and really getting it integrated into our souls. So whoever wants to, if I'm hopefully get chosen to do a prayer group, whoever wants to join me, please come and join me.
You don't get chosen, you offer and you're in.
The realization is that there is no peace with sin, you know, and that confession is necessary. And that when you do confession, you suddenly feel this elated relief, which is so powerful for us to have as Catholics. My life is God's life, so I follow and obey His plan for my life of service, and I know I'll be led to do new hope and new peace with my rosary and pray those intentions. So I go forward with thanksgiving and being conscious and aware with the virtues every day. This worship has been the foundation to be a start of my new holy journey that I prayed for so much in those churches when I was on that journey for 10 days. And I just thank Tanashi. I just thank you so much. You are just such a good, beautiful soul with your beautiful 2 brothers. You are so sweet. I've got them your dedication and your, you know, just your commitment and your loyalty and the love of God you have to bring us all together to experience that is just so wonderful. And you're very special, very special. Yeah, I'm not going to say anymore. Thank you.